The president's own personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, was on television yesterday explaining all of this, and he made a comment that attracted a lot of attention yesterday. Here's that exchange with Chuck Todd on Meet the Press yesterday.
And when you tell me that, he should testify because he's going to tell the truth and he shouldn't worry, well, that's so silly because it's somebody's version of the truth, not the truth. He didn't have a conversation.
Truth is truth. I don't mean to go like...
No, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth. The President of the United States says, I didn't...
Truth isn't truth. Mr. Mayor, do you realize what...
No.
This is going to become a bad meme.
Don't do this to me.
Don't do truth isn't truth to me.
So Rudy Giuliani there saying truth isn't truth on national television. That's the type of soundbite in politics that can come back to haunt you. The context of what he was saying there, guys, is he was arguing that from an investigator's perspective, if you have two witnesses to the same conversation and they both testify something entirely different about that conversation, it can be difficult for the prosecutors to know what the ultimate truth there was. But what he said was truth isn't truth. And that ricocheted around the internet yesterday. A lot of people focusing on that comment from Rudy Giuliani, likening it to the alternative facts comment from Kellyanne Conway last year.
But we know exactly what he meant. I mean, watch Fox News and tell me about that truth, and watch CNN and tell me about that truth. Or read the Wall Street Journal editorial board and tell me about truth there versus other papers that I won't mention and their editorial board and read it. Even today...
I mean, you can get metaphysical pretty quickly, Joe, but the question is, those are opinions, what you're talking about? And there's a difference between opinion and fact.
The truth about this story, read the Journal's take today in the lead editorial. If Trump waived all executive privilege for the office of the presidency to let McGahn speak, the Journal's making the case that, wow, maybe he thinks he's got nothing to hide. That's not what you got.
That's the president's case.
That's not what you got out of a Politico report where I read that the whole strategy of being open is going to backfire because of
the Times piece on the McGahn.
One of the problems,
McGahn and Politico piece, but it's 180 degrees on whether this is showing. One side says it means Trump wasn't afraid because he had nothing to hide. The other side says, it was the wrong strategy, and McGahn, was getting thrown under the bus, and now he's trying to save his skin. So, I mean, I see truth. For me, I see that every day. I find it hard to find the truth anywhere. I mean, I look hard for it, but people have their own version of truth. Look at the way the country's divided right now. I mean, truth to one person that tweets me versus another person on the President of the United States, they could not be more diametrically opposed.
You know what it reminded me of over the weekend?
Yeah.
It reminded me of that comment from Bill Clinton during his scandal when he said it depends on what the meaning of the word is. Bill Clinton was making a nuanced legal point, but that comment, people took that and ridiculed it for decades, right? I mean, when you say something like this, it gets out there and
alternate facts is a lot better. That's like...
Right.
Well,
I mean, truth isn't truth is pretty straight up, right?
We've never been that great.
Yeah.
That's another one.